while growing up as a girl child, she was sexually abused by her father.
This guy was always like taking my food, taking my lunch, my money. It was like asking me to.
I want to cry.
It was just big, and I was just little. And I'll cry. I'll be like, "Why are you taking my boo-boo?" And he'll be like, "Cause I'm big and you're small."
Hi everybody, welcome to Jima's Room, a safe space for the girl child where we talk about experiences, things that affect us, and then share our stories without fear and without judgment. I am your host Susan Victor, and today I am here with two beautiful ladies. On my right I have very beautiful blessing Udom, and on my left I have Aniekeme. It's an honor to have you guys. First of all, how are you, Blessed? Blessing, how are you?
I'm fine. That's all I can say for now. I'm
Okay.
fine.
I don't care, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, so we are all doing okay, as you can see. Okay, so let's dive into our questions for the day. Blessing, over to you. Okay, so when we talk about girls leading change in times of crisis, what comes to your mind personally?
Okay, so first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity.
You're
I
welcome.
find it's an honor.
Okay.
So when we talk about girls leading change in times of crisis,
Yes.
the first thing that comes to my mind, first of all, is that the crisis here is not necessarily war.
Yeah.
It could be a personal issue, like maybe
Exactly.
family issues, maybe discrimination in a particular group or environment where the girl child finds herself.
Okay.
So now leading change in times of crisis. Now I feel like when a girl child finds herself in such situation and she's able to still step up, she's able to step up and do what she's supposed to do, irrespective of what is going on with her, and also trying to lead other people, lead other girls in the same situation when she's trying to max her own. You know that there are actually girls that are going through issues like, let's say, abuse.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the relationship aspect, but there are girls that are going through abuse, and when they come outside, you don't know that there's something going on with them. If they don't tell you that this is what is going on with them, they don't look like what they go through.
Yeah.
So in that case, they are leading change in crisis. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. So, Aniekeme, growing up as a girl, can you share a time you had to step up in a difficult situation?
Thank you so much for this opportunity. So nice to be here. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's time where I had to step up. I think as a girl normally, you are literally stepping up every day. The universe is like it's wired against you, so you have to, So I'll like to begin with. I think a time I used to be bullied in primary school. Yeah, I used to be so petite, so little, so skinny and all. And there was this guy, he was always like taking my food, taking my lunch, my money. It was like asking me to.
I want to cry.
It was just big, and I was just little. And I'll cry. I'll be like, "Why are you taking my boo-boo?" And he'll be like, "Cause I'm big and you're small." You get that kind of thing, and I could not tell my mom because in the house I'm like a tigress, and in school I'm a rat. Yeah, so one day I spoke to my mom about it. She was like, because I came back, I said, "Mommy, I'm hungry," and she was like, "I gave you food." And I told her, "There's this boy no, so wherever you are." No, God doesn't know. My mom was like, "Okay, when he comes tomorrow, you tell him you don't have your food or something." It was not easy. The next day I went, not to took my food. I'm not even going to lie. But I think with time I got fed up, I got tired, like, "Oga, what's up?" And I started to like talk to him. Other times when I see him coming, I'll eat the food. Other times I will share the food so that he will see, like I started being creative just to avoid the issue. So I think that was one of it, and I was very little then, so I'm proud of myself because
I'm proud of you too.
that was a lot. No, so
Okay, so Blessing, who inspired you while growing up, and how has that shaped the way you lead?
Okay. Um, okay. So, growing up, I've also had my share of, like difficulties while growing up. So, I would say that the women in my life, they've inspired me because I grew up to I grew up to see like strong women in my environment, my mom and the other women around me. So they kind of inspired me. But there are other two women that really, really inspired me. There was a period when I was really depressed, and as a girl child, you have to, and especially as the first daughter, you have to, take responsibility and all. So the first lady is Joyce Meyer. Yeah, her, she's a Christian author. She's running a ministry and all. So I read about her and I discovered that while growing up as a girl child, she was sexually abused by her father. Yes, I was really shocked when I saw that, and I was like,
These things happen.
exactly. And she didn't allow all of those things she faced, the whole sexual abuse and everything, to like stop her. Like now she's writing books that have blessed a lot of people. She's helping people to to regain themselves. She's giving people hope and all of that. And when I saw that about her, I was like, if Joyce Meyer went through all of these things, and now she's one of the most famous women in the Christian faith that is helping a lot of people, to regain their self. If she can do this, that means I can do it.
You can, obviously.
Then another person is Viola Davis. Viola Davis. Yeah, I read one of her books, Finding Me. And in between reading that book, I cried. I don't know. I think maybe because her story, and it's actually her true life story. Yeah, I feel like because it was relatable to some extent. Yeah, she's black, so she grew up in the Western world. She faced a lot of racial discrimination, and plus her parents were always fighting. The house is not even peaceful. You go to school, they will discriminate you. You come back to the house and there's no peace, and the poverty, like everything. And today she's one of the most biggest actresses in the world. So those women and the women around me too, like close people, they've inspired me, in a way, judging from their story or like following their story and everything that they went through. I've encouraged myself not to give up. Never to give up. It's not an option to give up, It has helped me build up capacity, that things that used to like make me want to shy away or run away, like just go back into my shell, is now something I face, like my fears now. And because of these women, their inspiration and all, I've been able to like face my fears and just step up.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aniekeme, what challenges did you face when trying to step up or lead in tough situations, and how did you overcome them?
What challenges did I face when I was trying to step up? The thing is that when you bring up something that's different, something that's new, everybody like opposes it because this is not normal. And so the whole bullying thing, everybody was used to me keeping quiet and just crying and lamenting and feeling pity for myself. But as I started like talking back, eating my food before it also came and all of that, it was a lot of opposition from other people. They're like, you give him now. Like people that on a normal day they'll say sorry, don't cry again. When I started like revolting, you give him now. Like it was not funny. Like whose side are you on? Yeah, so I guess that you begin to be faced with opposition. A lot of people try to turn against you. On top say you're trying to make a move and all. I think how I overcame was I knew that I was tired. Like at this point there was no going back, and although I did not see the way forward, I just could not go back. It was too much, I beg. So in other times to aside the whole bullying thing, you just have to
keep going. You know you don't want to go back to where you're coming from. No, you have to keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Not turning back.
Actually, it's already too late. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. So your lesson, if you could speak to your younger self during a crisis, what advice would you give her?
Okay, if I could speak to my younger self,
Yeah.
the first advice I'll give to her is that she should always stay calm. Like in every situation she finds herself, she should stay calm and think things through first before acting. Yeah, because I feel like before now, whenever I find myself in a troubling situation, taking action immediately may hurt me in the long run. So if I had an opportunity, that's the first thing I would have told my younger self. Then also another advice is that my younger self would have taken her personal relationship with God more seriously, because growing up, all of these things that was going on with me, I never involved God in it. You know how you are going through some life crises and all of that, and you just want to do it your own way. You burn out. You will burn out. So if I had the opportunity, why I'm saying this is because this is what I'm doing now and it has helped me.
Okay.
So if I had the opportunity, that's what I would have.
Okay, Aniekeme, what role do you think parents, teachers, and leaders should play in helping girls thrive and lead, especially in times of crisis? Teachers, leaders should play in helping girls to thrive.
In essence, that elders around us,
Yes,
helping girls to thrive. Now, I would like to begin with the parents aspect.
Okay.
A lot of children, because I work with children, I work with advocacy groups, and we manage children. You notice that these children, these girls, they go through issues, the assaults and the abuse and low self-esteem, personal crises, and then they can't talk to their parents about it. Why? Mommy beats me. Mommy shout.
Who might not even believe so?
That's true. Jesus Christ.
I'm like,
You sure you
sad.
you have
Very
you have
sad.
cases where a person, a housemaid, is being abused by the husband of the madam, and then she's scared to tell the madam. Why? She will not believe.
She will not
She'll say,
believe.
"Oh, before you're rich."
Or you're seducing the husband.
Yeah, like there are issues. Like I think parents, teachers, please, we need to step in. We're this generation now. Have you seen this trend? Oh, when it's finally my turn to become
So
a
your
parent,
parents, yes.
now you don't want to pass generational trauma. I get it, it's
Yeah.
funny, it's funny. But this generation, we have a lot of work to do. We cannot continue doing to our children what our parents, teachers, friends, older people did to us. And the aspect of not being able to confide in elderly people around us. You know how let's bring relationship issue. We want to talk about it's normal to have crushes.
Yeah.
But then they made it look like it was
In the
it
taboo.
was this thing. You are meeting sinner today. Or they want to talk about, okay, you like this boy, or your parents are like, if he touches you, you are. I think we need to try better. Already this generation of children are not so easily fooled. So I remember I saw a meme where somebody said she told her nephew that he has swallowed orange. The orange will grow on his head. And the boy was a 5-year-old told her that there is no sunlight and rainfall in my home. Photosynthesis cannot happen. The orange tree cannot grow. You get that kind of this generation of children, they are very intelligent and cannot, but we still need to help them. We still need to guide. We still need to offer counsel. You know how they say that what an elderly person sees while sitting, you need to stand. You are blind. Yes, so I think we still have to give counsel. We still have to lead them, of course, in the way of God. And trust me, everything will be fine. Thank you.
Yeah. So listen, to the young girl listening to this podcast right now, what would you like to tell her about finding her voice and leading change in her own way?
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to share 3 things that has helped me. The first thing, before you find your voice, find God. It's very important.
Yes.
So you have to build a personal relationship with God. You know, there are a lot of things that will be easier when you walk with God, when you walk in alignment with God's will for you. So you have to build a personal relationship with God, you know. Then secondly, you have to have people around you that you trust. That whenever you are going through some challenges, you can trust these people to like talk to them. You know, even if they can't solve your problem at that moment, but venting out helps.
And be sure that they will listen and not
Exactly. That's why I say trust. That's why I say trust. They have to be trusted people, because I have some persons in my life where if I'm going through some hard time, I meet them, just talk to them. They don't judge me. Talk to them, even if they can't, or even if they can't solve my problem at that particular time. Just listen. Just give me a listening ear. It helps. It helps a lot. It helps a whole lot. And also, aside from the problem that you are going through, whatever trauma, whatever it is that you are going through, just try to not be at a particular spot. Just try to move. No matter what is happening, make sure you are moving. Don't remain at one spot for a very long time. And there's this book I read, Facing Your Giants. Max Lucado said something that I have held on to for a very long time. He said you can go ahead and cry in Mississippi. So even if you want to cry, but make sure you are moving. Make sure you are moving. Just try to.
At that point, you'll be swimming.
Exactly, but just try your best. I know it is not easy, but just try your best not to be in a particular spot for too long. Just try your best to move and build yourself. That's all I can say for now.
Try to
work on your personal growth. So
Cry first.
It's alright to cry.
Yes,
It's alright to
very
cry.
okay to cry.
Okay. So yeah, Aniekeme, to the young girl listening to this podcast right now, what would you like to tell her about finding her voice and leading change in her own way?
Like you said, find your voice, then you change your own way. You know, finding my voice. You know, a lot of people like to copy others. I'm not saying it's not right to learn from others. I'm not saying it's not right to copy from others' voice. It's your own voice. Yeah, that's why I love that question. It's your own voice. So you're not. You get like writers. You're not trying to be Chimamanda. You find your own voice. You find your own voice. So, and in your own way. So it doesn't have to be like somebody else did, because we are living different lives. Our figures are not equal. Our story is not the same. Yeah, God's plan for us is completely mapped out differently. So you cannot say that you are going to do just the way this person did. Yeah, so finding your voice is just coming out the way that God actually planned for you. You know, finding yourself with God, like Blessing said. And you know, when that happens, it becomes natural. I have to say that when you find your own purpose, you're not easily swayed by what's happening around you. You're not competing. You're just thriving. You're just being yourself. Oh, this person is doing well. Oh, congrats. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You're not, oh, it should have been me. Because like you have your own path to follow. So yeah, you're finding your voice. You're thriving. And of course, God is going to help you. That's how it works. Thank you.
Yeah, so she said you have to find your voice.
Your own voice.
Find your
Don't find my
Don't think to be like somebody else. Thank you so much, Blessing. Thank you so much, Aniekeme, for being here. And to the girl child that is watching us and listening to us right here, you've heard what they said. Find your voice. You're a leader. You can lead. Don't think that, oh, because I'm too small, I can't do this, I can't do that. Obviously, you can do it. If you think you can do it, then you can do it. Thank you so much for being here. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.